Bill Renz here with Wise Nurseries in Statesboro, Georgia. I want to talk to you about selecting the right plant for the right place. There are 5 key questions you want to be prepared to answer properly when making your selections to ensure plants thrive and hold up to your expectations. First, what is the purpose of the plant material? This question is going to play a key role in the desired size, color, and texture of plant material at maturity, depending on what you're using it for. This question may be answered very specifically. For example, I am looking for a tree that grows approximately 25 to 35 feet in height to plant off the southwest corner of my back patio to help shade it during the summer, yet allow sunlight in during the winter. Or, I'm looking for a flowering shrub that attracts butterflies and hummingbirds that grows approximately 4 feet in height to use as a specimen in the front bed. This question may also be answered much more broadly. For example, I am looking for plant material to landscape my new home I just finished building. Or, I'm looking for plant material to help create a privacy hedge down my property line for me and my neighbor. Regardless, to answer this question properly, you want to know what you're actually trying to do with the plant material, the size of the location you're actually working with, along with if there's any particular themes you're looking for, like tropical or southern or Tuscan or traditional. And if you're not sure of what themes you're looking for, we can very easily walk you through the nursery and get a list of plant material that stands out to you. And once we get a good list going, we can help you focus that list on what actually put in the landscape. Second, sunlight conditions. Is this location full sun, morning sun, afternoon sun, filtered sun, or no direct sun? This too is very important because you wouldn't want to take a sun-loving plant and put it in a shady location. It's simply not going to perform well. Third, soil conditions. Is it a high, dry, well-drained location? Or is it a low, soggy, wet spot in the yard? You would not want to take a wet feet loving plant and put it up on a sand hill. It's not going to perform well. And vice versa, you would not want to take a dry feet, heat loving, well-drained soil loving plant and put it in a boggy spot. Chances are it's not going to live. Fourth, other factors that may play a major role, such as, is there an overhead power line nearby? You wouldn't want to plant a tree that gets 80 foot tall, 10 feet off a overhead power line. Or, is this a high traffic area location where you're going to be walking by and brushing up against it often? If so, you definitely wouldn't want to use anything pokey or with thorns. Or is there a lot of deer pressure in the area? If so, we would want to use deer resistant material that's not prone to deer damage. Or if it's a tender perennial or a subtropical plant that you're planting in colder locations, you would want to make sure you're installing in what's called a microclimate, protected from the northern and western winds during the winter and frost. So you really want to stand back and see if there's any other outside the box factors that may play a key role in placement of this plant. Fifth, size of plant material upon purchase. Just like the tree to shade the back patio, you might want to consider planting a larger specimen to get faster gratification because of its purpose. Or if you're tackling a very large landscape, you might want to plant larger specimens in focal points and start out with smaller material and all the spots filling in between. Let's take a recap. 1. Purpose of plant material. 2. Sunlight conditions. 3. Soil conditions. 4. Other factors that might play a major role. And 5. Actual size of plant material upon purchase. These are the 5 key questions you want to be prepared to answer to help guide and direct you in picking the right plant for the right place.